was terrible. I wasn't planning on running on that stuff. We had agreed that we wouldn't go run on this stuff in here. I get in here in this morning, this is where we running at. So, you know, I hadn't trained the whole time. Been training. I hadn't trained on this stuff. I was slipping all in my drill work. You know, but you know, I can't say I'm pleased with anything today. You know, a lot of teams, you know what I'm saying, like they say, you know, they seen all they need to see. You know what I'm saying? Say they hadn't seen me get caught from behind that one time on film. You know, so you know. I'm really not gonna say what I want to say. I'll say that for off the camera, and when I get to go talk to the people up here, I'll let them know what I want to say. But I can't say I'm pleased with anything. Like I said, I hadn't trained on any of the stuff for this to be. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is my life. This ain't, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no school. This ain't no classroom. This ain't got nothing to do with that. It's got to do with me and my family. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. This is what I do. I play football. I'm supposed to come out here and try to run as fast as I can. I already had everything set up for where I want to do it at, all that kind of stuff, and I get out here, you know what I'm saying, it's a whole different deal. So, you know, like I said, I wasn't going to go in there and run again, do my other stuff, but, you know, they said they saw what they need to see, so I'm just going to leave it at that.
That has to make you feel better about it, doesn't it?
Where are you going to have it?
Yeah, I was going to go in there and run on AstroTurf where everybody else runs theirs, you know, but people have a problem with that, you know, so, like I said, you know, I'm just a player. You know, I got to do what everybody else says. So.
Doesn't it make you feel better, though, that the fact that several scouts came up to you, including the Buffalo, you know, in tandem, and said, hey, you know, this is fine, what you're doing right here?
You know, it makes you feel good, but still, you know what I'm saying, in the same breath, you know what I'm saying, you still want to come out and run as fast as you can, you know what I'm saying. I mean, it would have been more comfortable, you know, if I would have did everything on what I've been training on. You know, I haven't been training on this kind of stuff like this, so. But like I said, it is what it is. You know, I just got to leave it to the guy and let him do what he's going to do. Whatever spot I go, that's what spot I was supposed to go in 3 or 4 weeks ago. You know, he had it in the plan this long, so I just got to take it and run with it.
Whose decision was it to run in here versus where you wanted to run?
That was the strength staff. They laid out 2 deals, but they recommended this is where we ran at, you know, so.
Malcolm, won't you have some individual workouts with teams that'll let you make up for some of this?
No, I don't have any. They decided I just want to come in and just see what I do on the, you know, on the board and stuff like that, on the chalkboard and stuff like that. But no, I don't have any other workouts.
What is your schedule? You are making 2 or 3 trips tonight.
Yeah, I got to go to Cincinnati tonight. I fly to Minnesota Thursday, and then I go to Pittsburgh Friday.
Does that give you an indication of who's more interested in you, or does it?
Kind of. You know, I think Cincinnati just came into the picture, you know, with their receiver situation. So, you know, it makes it interesting, you know, but you still got to, I don't know, just hope and pray for the best, really.
Malcolm, did a lot of these teams, when they come up to you after, do they know the deal? Do they know that this was a slow surface?
Oh, yeah, all of them knew that, you know. So, I mean, like I said, you know, I mean, you just got to take it for what it's worth. I mean, there's nothing I can say or do now that's going to change anything, you know, so just got to take it how it is.
Malcolm, did you run a 40 in Atlanta where you were trading?
Yes, I did.
What was your time there?
Right before I left, I ran 4.5 flat and 4.47 on the AstroTurf.
When did you find out you're running here?
About 9:15 this morning when I walked in.
Did you try to change it? Did you ask him to?
No, because all the scouts. I mean, you don't want to go up to all the scouts, you know what I'm saying, and just say, hey, I want to run on this, so let's go run on this. So you just have to do what the rest of the guys are going to do.
Where on campus were you wanting to run?
In there on the AstroTurf in the inside.
In the indoor?
Yeah, in the indoor. Like I say, you know what I mean, what I did was I went and looked at the last past few receivers, you know what I'm saying, top receivers that came out. Mike Williams, Fitzgerald, Braylon Edwards, all those guys either ran on the track or ran on the AstroTurf. A lot of guys say they mark up times and all that kind of stuff. I talked to more than one scout who said they weren't going to mark up any kind of time. Whatever you ran is what you ran. So, you know, that's what I get for listening to everybody else.
Did you run here your freshman year, though, and you ran a 4.54 or something?
Yeah, I ran like 4.54 my true freshman year. Yeah.
So it's gotten slower?
Yeah.
You haven't gotten slower, right?
No, not at all. Like I said, but, you know, I haven't been training on this stuff. When I ran it the first time, I had been training on this stuff. You know, so.
Did you like your weight and everything?
I mean, yeah, like I said, I was heavier than this when I was in Atlanta, you know, and running faster on that stuff. But, you know what I'm saying, like I said, it makes a difference. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is.
Where are you right now weight-wise?
I was 227 today when I weighed in.
Because I noticed they were telling you not to get any bigger. So.
Yeah. They were telling me, because I told them that at the day. I told them depending on how I was running, you know, if I would have felt like, you know, I wasn't running fast and I would have dropped down. But like I said, before I got out here, you know, I was running faster. So.
What's your thoughts on this entire process? Just everything you've gone through to get to the draft?
Well, you know, it's been kind of frustrating, you know, because, you know, like I said, you know, with the whole injury thing, you know what I'm saying, with my leg deal and all that kind of stuff. You know, like I said, you know, at the bowl game, you know, people question was I trying to, you know, not play, you know what I'm saying, so I could leave and go early for the draft and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was told I had a thigh bruise. I was told by staff that I had a thigh bruise. I told them it felt a lot worse than that. no, it's not that bad, you know what I'm saying? Just go out and run. It's all in your mind. It's not a thigh bruise, you know what I'm saying? It's not a thigh tear, it's just a thigh bruise. Kept going trying to run, never did get any better. Didn't play in the game, so I finally went out there and started training, never got any better. I went and got an MRI and I had a thigh tear. So what if I wouldn't have went out there in the bowl game and went out there and tried to run full speed, then where would I be right now? Nowhere. Sitting at home, still rehabbing, and back here for another season, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know, man, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, I mean, people tell you always, you know what I'm saying, to trust in what they say and all this kind of stuff. They're not going to steer you wrong, you know, but...
Now, could you feel let down by OU?
You know, I wouldn't just say the whole OU coaching staff. I wouldn't say that, but certain people, yeah, I would say that. I wouldn't just say the whole coaching staff, you know, but certain people try to help me out and they know who they are. And you know what I'm saying? Certain people, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You play somewhere for 3 years, you know what I'm saying? You give them all you got every summer, every winter, and all you ask for is an hour and a half to have it like you want to have it. People got a problem with it.
So are you through with trying to train in here?
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, what would I have to train here again for? I mean, no. No. I'm done trying to train in here, especially in here on this stuff. I was gonna go run another one. Then the Bills wanted me to go in there and run another one. Then he came up later and said, you know, he saw all he needed to see. You know, he saw the game film. He said he saw I never got caught from behind, so just leaving it to what it is.
The pass catching part of the
how did you feel you did
over
there?
here?
Oh, I did real good in that
First
area.
time they've gotten to see you do that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You know, so I mean that was good. You know, I knew I was gonna do good in that. You know, I mean it's just natural. You know what I'm saying? Being able to do that. You know, so but, you know, like I said, you know, it is what it is. Done now. You know, but you know, I mean, there's nothing I can do.